Here are the steps to solving a system of equations on a graphing calculator, particularly the TI-83 or 4. And I'm not going to sit here and read the steps to you because I'm just going to kind of show you through example. But please copy these down, pause the video, write those down, so later if you forget what you're doing, you can look back at them. So let's go ahead and try this out on the problem that we used earlier on when we already got the matrix ready to go. I'm going to go ahead and get my graphing calculator out. Let's see if I can zoom in just a little bit here. The first step to doing this is to get your problem ready to go with the matrix. So we already have that done in green there with our matrix, which is good. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go to the matrix menu. And on the calculator here, if you look on the far left side of the keys, the fourth one down says matrix in blue. So you have to hit second and then hit matrix, and it'll take you to a menu that looks like this. Once there, you're going to want to select matrix A. So I already have that selected right here. I can go up or down and choose from matrices. But you want to go over to the Edit tab. So I hit right arrow twice. I'm under Edit. And now I'm going to go ahead and select matrix A. I'm going to hit Enter on it. Once in there, it's going to ask me for the dimensions of my matrix. It's set to a 1 by 1 right now. I'm going to type this guy, that's my matrix A, that's why I labeled it A up there, into my calculator. So I need to make this a 2 by 2 matrix. So I'm going to change that to a 2 by 2, and I'm just going to punch in the numbers like they look. So my top left number should be a 4, and then I should have a 2, a -3, and a -11. So the matrix looks like that. You just type it in your calculator so it matches matrix A. Once you do that, you're going to quit out. So you're going to hit second, and the button right next to it is quit. Go back to the main screen. That's an important little step there. Now you're going to go back into matrix again. You're going to go over to edit again. This time I'm going to scroll down, and I'm going to choose matrix B. Matrix B is going to be this guy over here, the answer matrix. That is a 2 by 1 matrix. So I'm going to adjust it. Oops. Going to adjust it accordingly. So I have a 12 and a -85. Once that's all typed in, you're going to quit out again and go back into matrix menu one final time. It seems like kind of a lot of steps right now, but it really, once you get used to it, it's really quick. Okay, they're both entered in there. Instead of going over to edit, I'm going to stay in names and I'm going to select matrix A. It's already dark. I'm going to hit enter on it, and it's going to pull matrix A to my main screen. There's matrix A right there. Then I'm going to hit the inverse key. It's supposed to be A inverse B. The inverse key, if you look on your keys right below math, there's a key that says x to the -1st power right there. You're going to hit that key, and you will see a little -1 pop up on your screen. Then I'm going to hit times, and I'm going to go back to matrix and select matrix B. So it's going to look like this, A inverse times B. I'm going to hit enter again. And your calculator is going to think, and it's going to tell you the answer right there. Remember, we had x on top and y on the bottom. I got a -1 for x and an 8 for y. And if you look back a few videos, that was the answer to the problem, is -1, 8. So once you get your output on the calculator, it just goes in alphabetical order, assuming that's how you typed it in. So you have x, you have y, write down your answer, and you're done. Kind of a lot of build-up on that problem there because it was the first time through, but these do get really fast. This is usually how, honestly, I solve a system problem these days, just when it's looking like the numbers are going to be ugly and not work out nicely. But I want to show one more problem on this video to kind of make sure you guys have the idea down. And there's my problem here. This is actually a problem I haven't shown you guys how to do by hand. We're not actually going to talk about solving x, y, and z in the same problem by hand, not right now anyway. So matrices is the only option we have when it's a 3-variable system. So I'm going to go ahead and rewrite my problem. This top line is ready to go. The middle line, I'm going to put a 0x there just so I don't forget about it. Plus y plus z equals 1. And I need to rearrange this bottom row, so I'm going to subtract those from both sides. I end up with x minus 2y minus 3z equals nothing left there, so I put a 0. This is a step that, as you get good at these, you might end up skipping, like you're just going straight to putting it in your calculator, which is fine. But for right now, it's good to see the practice. And I'm going to get my nice big matrix right here. I have a 1, -1, 2. Then I have a 0, 1, 1, followed by a 1, -2, -3 for my matrix A, the coefficient matrix. Then I have my variables, and finally I have my matrix B, which is looking like a -7, 1, 0. Now it's just a matter of getting the calculator out. Oops, that's off screen. And I'm going to go back. This time I'm going to go to, I'll clear out what's in there. And I'm going to go over to Matrix, over to Edit, and I'm going to select Matrix A. This time though, Matrix A is a 3x3 matrix. So I'm going to change my dimensions up here and just punch in the matrix as it looks. So I'll be right back with that. It's easier for me to do from not looking through the camera screen here. But type it in as it looks. Nothing too crazy there. I'll show you the finished product in just a second. Okay, so you type it in just like it looks right here. 1, -1, 2, and so on. It's all in there. Double check to make sure it's correct, because that will give you the wrong answer if it's not. Quit out. So second quit. You're going to go back in and do it again for matrix B. Edit. B is a 3x1. And I just typed that in real fast right there. Got my matrix B. I'm going to quit out now. And I'm going to go back in. I'm going to get matrix A from the main menu. I'm going to do the inverse key. And then I'm going to go do matrix B as well. Oops. Matrix B. So I do that same setup there. I didn't put a time sign in there. It doesn't hurt to have it, but that's fine, like this too. And if you hit enter, it's going to give you X, Y, Z, just like that. So my answer is X equals 0, Y equals 3, and Z equals -2, which you can write as an ordered triple if you like. 0, 3, -2. Long process at first, seems kind of complicated, but really not bad. It's just a matter of button pushing once you get used to it. But it's a handy way to solve a system.